Hi there and welcome back to my channel. In this video I thought it would be a good idea to talk about sorting options we have for the data tables. I know UiPath is including an activity, but it's limited to one column, so we will check how to sort with multiple columns and also see all methods available. So let's start. First, we will take a look at what we have like sort data table activity, okay? So, let's read the CSV. Let me put some data here. We have a file dedicated for this test. So, let's make our data table. So we have the data table. Now let's sort the data. We use the activity as I said first. So in this case we should put the data table here, and on properties we have, as you can see, we have to specify the column and so on. So we have multiple options. We can say indicate it at data column, by index, or by name. Let's okay, can be either of these. We can put index here and will be the first column. We can put descending here or ascending. Output data table. Keep in mind it's needed also. Sorted, or better DT sorted. And to see our results, let's write it to CSV file, DT sorted in this case, and let's put here result.csv. So we should see our result. In case you like the video, please remember to subscribe to our channel so we can make more content in the future. It will help us a lot. We're just starting, so go here. So as you can see, it is sorted, but we have an issue, and this is because we read the CSV. It is not created by us where we indicate each column type. Okay, so it detects it and sorts it, but it does a mistake here. To fix this, we should indicate the type. Just for those of you who saw the previous video regarding how to filter this, so it's a bit complicated. We created a data table where we define the type for each one, then we go through and copy row by row. So we won't do it again here, but that would be the option. Okay, so for now we leave it like this. So for now let's remove this one and let's go with the second option we have, which will be to use the select option, just like filtering. And so we have a sign, and we have our sorted data table. Okay, and we should have the following. Okay, our data table, as always, select. Okay, and the syntax would be, as you can see, the first part will be for filtering, so we leave it like this. And now we can specify the column. Okay, we can have also multiple columns. So let's say we have date of birth in my case. Let's put it ascending. Okay, and let's say another one would be index in my case, and we want descending for index. Okay, And now we must copy to data table. Okay, let's see what do we get in this case. And now we have the following, which seems to be a bit better. Let's say we have this sorted and it's correct, and we have then the same date here, and the other column is descending. Okay, if we put it, let's change here and make it ascending. Let's close it again because we will have again error. So now we have it like it should be, ascending, okay, by index and ascending by date of birth. So this it's not the fastest, but it's a good and simple way to filter. Let's pass to the third option, which would be to use AsEnumerable. Okay, in this case, let's start again with assign our data table sorted. Okay, and we have data table again AsEnumerable, and now let's order by, okay, and function, let's say row. Okay, should be like this. Hello, and to avoid the same issue we had earlier with the data type, let's start converting it directly to what we need. Okay, and the first one would be date in my case. Okay, and it's row date of birth. Okay, 1, 2, I assume it's missing one. Copy to data table as we had before. This would be for when we only use one column. Okay, if we need to use another one, we can add it here. Okay, it would be the first one, order by, and then by. And now we have again the same we have here. Okay, inside this parenthesis, so we have function of row this time we use integer, and we have row of would be, okay, let's put the index this time. Okay, 0 is the index for index in my case, which is the column name. Okay, let's put it like this so you could also see it. Okay, and I believe it's another one if I'm not mistaken, and then copy to data table. So now we have the expression with both. Let's make it smaller so you can see it. Okay, that would be the expression for two columns. We have the first one with date of birth, put it like this with the birth name. The other one is with the index. You can also use anything you like variables and so on, but that would be the option. First column is order by. If you want descending, you have the option to put descending here. Okay, look, it would be like this. And the same it's for then by. You have then by descending, which is another option. And let's use that one since we used it before. Descending here. Okay, so we get the same result as we did before. And now let's test this option. Okay, just to make sure, let's delete this one to don't have issues. So we have it clean, not overwritten. So as you can see, we get the same option. Since this one is descending, we get the bigger index first. This one has the same date. This one is sorted correctly. For those two that have the same date, it's descending here on index. So it works fine. Those are the options you have, as I mentioned. Okay, just to recap it, since it's a bit longer, this one. We have AsEnumerable, we order by or order by descending. Then we define the function. Okay, function of row. We convert to what we know is the type of that data. In case it's written, it is not defined. It's not necessary if we build the data table. It's not necessary because the type is correctly identified. In this case, I suggest to convert it to avoid issues. As I demonstrated before, there are issues. Okay, and then by with the second column and the same function in conversion and so on. Copy the data table at the end, as always. So that would be for AsEnumerable option, which would be the third option. Let's put this one here also, and now let's go to our final option, which would be with LINQ. It's very similar, but not identical. Okay, so let's start. We have also DT sorted. Okay, and now let's see it here, and let's make it a little bit bigger because this time we can put multiple rows with no any issue. And we will start as follows. Let's start like this. From row in dt dot AsEnumerable. Okay, so we have the following. What do you want to do? It's order by row, and let's do like we did before, with date of birth. Okay, and we want ascending for this one, and we also have for the other one a row of, let's make it identical, descending. Okay, we will also see that we will have the same issues as we had before. Select row, okay, I already put it, and it's copy to data table. Okay, we should have the same issues here, so let's test it. Let's remove this one. So let's see if we have the same mistake with the, okay, it's for the we have the issue, but it's not seen like this. We will see it at afterward. So keep in mind you should convert it. I will show you after. Okay, that would be date. So you should use it always indicating type if you do not build a data table. And just for you to see that I'm right here, we should do it like this with one row so we can see clearly. Okay. Okay, it's converted. We have the 10 first. Okay. Now let's see if we remove, we have the same issue, and you'll see it's the same. Yes, it's the same. So keep in mind, it's a very important thing. You might forget. Okay, it's easy to forget about it. This is why I'm insisting on it. So that would be the last of the options. You saw all 4 methods with 2 columns, several options. So it's for you to choose. Please remember to subscribe to our channel in case you like the video. It will help us a lot since we are at the beginning. Thank you and have a great day.